Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my channel all about Mars surface. What if I told you that right now, on Mars, a lonely rover has just witnessed things no human has ever seen before? Circular markings carved into stone, a rock shaped like a sombrero, a formation that looks like a crab claw, and a helicopter racing toward an ancient Martian river that could rewrite everything we thought we knew. This isn't science fiction. This is real footage, real discoveries, and real danger. Stay with me, because what Perseverance and Ingenuity uncovered in this mission might change the history of Mars forever. And if you want more rare, real, and mind-blowing Mars missions like this, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends, so the truth reaches everyone. In this video, Perseverance watches its friend Ingenuity, finds circular markings on the ground, and spots a sombrero on Mars. Perseverance is finishing up activities at the Dream Lake site. This area is rich in olivine crystals. Nearby, the rover spots something incredible. It's a rock that resembles a crab claw. On Sol 8913, the rover is instructed to perform another abrasion on the ground. The operation is successful, and the patch is pictured. Perseverance admires its work and checks the tool for damage. As night falls, the rover continues to examine the abrasion patch. When lit with the rover's UV lighting, the patch shows more olivine crystals. Meanwhile, Ingenuity performs a short hop. Our little helicopter friend is getting closer to the ancient riverbed. The goal is to investigate this area. Due to the deep sand deposits, much of the riverbed will be impassable for Perseverance. The team will have to be extra careful when navigating around it. Luckily, the sand poses no danger to Ingenuity. The helicopter takes stunning color images from the air. The crater rim is visible in the distance. In this image, we can see the ancient river channel carving its way through the crater rim. Back on the ground, Perseverance spots a dust devil. This video is sped up by a factor of 30, and the dust devil is estimated to be around 400 feet, or 60 meters wide. Ingenuity takes off again, gaining more ground towards Neretva Vallis. The team at NASA are pushing the little helicopter to get to the ancient river channel as fast as possible. Ingenuity captures a color image from the air. The crater rim can be seen in the distance. The rover is instructed to catch up with Ingenuity, but spots a strange rock. Perseverance can't help but stop and take a high-definition mosaic. However, the NASA team is eager for the rover to move on. Perseverance waves goodbye to the unnamed rock, which we can see on the right, and sets off on a long drive. On the way, the rover sends back some images of the accumulated dust over its 3-year journey. This level of dust accumulation is average and should pose no danger to the mission. Perseverance is driving over rugged terrain. Boulders surround the rover, and its options are limited. In this image, we can see that the rover has had to drive straight over a rock. Some of these rocks are highly unusual. The official name of this one is Middle Mountain. However, due to its resemblance to the classic hat, it gained the nickname Sombrero Rock. This rock captivates the science team here on Earth, as it could be an example of case hardening on Mars. Case hardening is when the outer layer of a rock gets harder than the inside because of things like water or chemicals. Then, when the rock starts to wear away, it wears away more from the softer inside, leaving behind fantastic shapes on the outside. The rover has passed a critical threshold. It has successfully left the perilous boulder field and is entering a region known as the Mandu Wall. This is the closest the rover has been to the crater rim, and Perseverance has now successfully traversed over 25 kilometers. In this new region, the rover immediately begins to see new types of rocks. This one appears to form a perfect circle. The NASA team is still determining what could have caused this. While the rover investigates, Ingenuity takes off for flight number 68. During the flight, which lasts just under 4 minutes, Ingenuity takes an incredible color image, again showing Neretva Vallis, the ancient river channel. With each flight, the helicopter is getting closer. Back on the ground, Perseverance takes a high-quality mosaic of a rock near the circular features. The rock contains hundreds of small nodules, similar to the type of rock we saw back on Sol 8174 at Dream Lake, which contained olivine crystals. The rover takes a full-circle panorama so we can see this area better. In the distance, we can see the Neretva Vallis channel. The curved nature of the rocks in this area is of great interest to the NASA team. They order Perseverance to take a high-definition mosaic. What could have caused the circular features in this area? Is it possible that these angular rocks are evidence of microbial life? Perseverance is eager to investigate, but it has another job to do right now. Ahead of flight number 59, Perseverance spots its friend. Now that Perseverance has a good line of sight, the team at NASA orders the rover to capture a video of Ingenuity's next flight. The helicopter gets right to it. It's a hover flight, and the team is interested in pushing Ingenuity's boundaries. They have pre-instructed it to fly to a new record height of 30 meters, or 62 feet. Our little helicopter friend flies up in stages, gaining height and then taking a second to rest. The flight is a resounding success, and Perseverance is eager to return to its investigation of the circular rocks. First, however, the NASA team wants the rover to take a sample from the rock with many tiny nodules. Perseverance uses its rock abrasion tool and then takes some pictures of the patch. While the NASA team examines the images, Perseverance creates a high-definition panorama of the Mandu Wall region. We can see the Neretva Vallis channel and even our little helicopter friend. Can you spot it? Perseverance looks back at the recently abraded rock and is ordered to take a drill sample. Perseverance gets right to work. The whole process takes about 43 minutes in real time. The drilling is a success. The rover captures an image of the rock sample. Ingenuity takes off yet again. It's really moving now. The flight lasts over 5 minutes, and the helicopter takes more color images. Here we can see the banks of what used to be the Neretva Vallis River channel. Meanwhile, Perseverance is once again studying the rock with the circular marking. The team at NASA determines that the rock is geologic in origin and shows no signs of past microbial life. Spheroidal weathering is the most likely explanation. However, the rock is undoubtedly fascinating, having an almost perfect circle carved on it. Rocks such as these can trigger our imaginations and are part of what we are here to find. The rover takes a detailed panorama while stationary. The team at NASA will receive this once the conjunction has finished. In the next episode, disaster strikes the Ingenuity helicopter as part of its rotor is ripped off. We will explore what happened and why. Is our little helicopter friend grounded forever? Or does NASA have another plan? We'd like to thank our patrons for supporting this historical series. Below is the link to join the community. Click here to see the next episode. Thanks for watching All About Mars Surface. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. The patch contains what looks like hydrated silica. This is interesting because it holds the greatest potential for finding biosignatures. As usual, the rover checks the tool for any damage. The tool has now performed over 22 abrasions in its nearly 3-year life on Mars. Perseverance takes a high-definition image of part of the rock. The nodules continue. There are thousands. The rover gets a closer look using its Watson camera. Meanwhile, Ingenuity takes to the skies for Flight 62 and captures another breathtaking image. The image looks back down the delta face, reminding us that we are now on higher ground. Perseverance takes a drill sample. The NASA team names the sample the Lefroy Bay sample. This sample will be stored aboard the rover and hopefully delivered to the sample return mission, which could fetch this sample back to Earth.